Hey guys, Brezan here. We are just getting started this morning. We're gonna push some buttons, get out here and do some ocean gameplay. Hey guys, Brezan here. So let's get it going. Hey guys, Brezan here. Sorry, we are trying to get everything set up so that we can get going. One more thing. Do 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 do. Alright, we got that going. We got this going. Let's talk about what we're doing today. Today we're going to do kind of a themed stream. So very first thing we're going to do is wonder why our ping's so bad. But let's check our echo, make sure we're on the right echo. We are. Check our chain. We are not on the right chain. So I'm taking off these boss links and I am putting on my ships links. Always hide when you're doing link stuff. Pro. Open this chain, install all. Alright, so now we're damage on ships, ship cannon damage, and melee special chance. Got all that stuff set up. Check our aspects. We should be in Fortune Earth. We are not. So Fortune and then Earth. We still have bad lag. Alright. Our character's set up. So the goal today is to set up a shallow water farmer. This is something I've been saying I was going to do just to prove a concept. So let's start working on that. We're going to dock a ship. We're going to take everything off of my my galleon, my farming galleon, because we're going to use some of this on our, we're going to set up a carrack. Now, because we're shallow water farming, we want to, well, hold on. Let's do one thing at a time, huh? We'll talk about what we anticipate doing with the boat. So, dock ship. We're also going to strip down our PvP response. Galleon. Actually, we will leave it alone. Let's focus on the PVM carrack today. We're either going to do Seize the Day or the Bada Boom here. I want high cannons. What's that Bada Boom? This is Bada Boom. This has good cannons, good accuracy, decent forward speed, great regular cooldown. The crew bonuses are meh. Decent dubs and decent tidings. This one's looking good. We'll look at Seize the Day real quick. I know this one has great regular. The cannon damage is considerably lower. The forward speed's considerably better. Obviously, our cooldowns are in a better space. Our dubs and tidings are roughly the same. We'll do this on the Bada Boom today. Seize the Day will probably be our PvP ship. So we definitely have to run Destroyer on this. Destroyer. And I think we're going to run Exceptional Powder because we want to hit as hard as possible. So let's get those two on the Bada Boom. Do I have? I need to put paints and stuff too. Alright, Exceptional Powder. Crew healing isn't as important on this build. So crew supplies, what do we want to focus on crew supplies? I guess we could focus on cooldowns or tidings. Let's just go with hardtack for now. Hardtack carries a lot of everything nice. All right, lesser. We're always going to be bone shotting on lesser. Let's put C chain. Well, this is a carrack. Let's put. We got to decide between hard to port and C change here. Um, we'll do C change. This will be our PvP ability. And then Bone Shot's going to be our PVM ability. Bone Shot, install that. Regular is going to be special powder keg. That's probably going to be one of our rotations. Special. You guys can't see my book. Special powder keg. Install that. And I think we want, I don't know if I have a spare chain shot. No, I don't. We'll do beat to quarters. I need to swap these. This is just because of the way my hotkeys are set up. All right, grader. I think we put icebreaker actually on grader instead of flak because we're killing small stuff. Breaking the holes not nearly as important as breaking the sails. So we're gonna do icebreaker, and our other will be Sargasso. Sargasso. All right, and ox we will. Let's put two lessers here. We will do. Oh, what's the one that does a lot of damage on lesser? First, we're gonna get glass cannon out. That's the one we'll use the most. What is the name of that? Give me 10 seconds here. Look up our handy dandy spreadsheet that you guys can't see. Smoke shot sucks. We're not doing smoke shot. What is the name of that? Mortar fire. Yeah, mortar fire. LM. I guess we could do luck since we're doing mortar fire. Mortar fire, confirm. All right. That's set up. Let's get some paints. We will do. Let's do something we haven't done in a while. Shimmer Serenity? I don't remember this one. Sure. And Salmon Steel. Inspect. Goes all on the bada boom. Appearance. Alright, we got that set up. Now we'll do crew. We're definitely taking a carpenter and a medic because we're leveling a medic. Take the damage monkey. We'll take the carpenter. We'll take the medic. And then we'll do 3 monkeys, but I want to do cannon damage instead of regular cooldown on those. So let's hire these 3. Fire. Alright, 2 crew left. Let's find our damage monkeys. These are all medics. Just making sure I didn't leave them in here. Definitely hide while you got this box open. That guy needs leveled. I'm not leveling a crew today. You can go on the boat. Not a monkey. We need monkeys because we're breaking sails. They used to have this stuff sorted. Those are all my GCD crew. I might have to level that monkey. I don't want to. There's nothing great on that. That would not feel good to level. We're just going to stick one of our engineers on. I guess we could level that gunner. No, I'm just putting the NG on. Put my crew box up. That is not the right. Dock the ship. Put this stuff back on it. Alright. Grab some pirate booty. Let's go launch. Where in the world is Brozan launching? Get my handy dandy map up. We're doing shallow farming today, so this is going to be weird. We'll see how this goes. Ah, shit, I pushed the wrong button. Launch the bada boom. Board. Target item dump bag. Yeah, we will share our screen because we are. Well, I need to clear this boat actually. And that's painful. We'll start on this one with bone shot. It's a small. So this goes back. So we started our food buff. Let's restart our food buff so we can get an idea of what we're farming in any given hour. Since we're doing shallows purposefully, it's important that we keep up with that. Part of doing shallows is picking the proper targets. We could have probably sank this with a shot. Thought it should have. We're going to go to this large demon. That where it belongs. We're trusting you guys not to be stream snipers today while we're doing shallow water stuff. We're not ever going to fight two ships at the same time. Maybe we pull one of these off. Well, we got them both. We're just leaving them. Both of those are high value. Start with glass on this one. Might as well try to board. 1% fell. Oh no. Bone shot this. We got to that large next. Look at the gold loot is so good here. corpses button. Repair guns. Go on this demon. We're going to be using flak next, so we switch to sails. I'm sorry, special powder keg, not flak. Felt a 94% board there. Go back to accuracy. Make sure we push the buttons. Fruit took a lot of damage there. None of these are terribly appealing. This submerged is probably our best here. We're going to take a second and get our carrack fully healed. Just do two. Need to reload. Tap, 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 tap. Going on that submerged, so we'll bone shot this one aboard. We gotta wait and get back in fortune here. We had to push our oh shit button. 10 seconds. We want to be in fortune when we open the hatch. Sink that guy. Let's go this way. Go to that. Tap, 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 tap. If you didn't know where I was, you should now. Let's go to this pirate. Knocking down the little stuff. How long? We've been out for 7 minutes. 30k. Not bad. Again, this is not as valuable as running deep stuff, but it is so much safer. I'm on a carrack for starters. Air guns here. I just gotta move this guy a little bit. I don't like fighting any ship by another ship. We'll start with icebreaker on this. Not great luck on spawn. We really want to be an Ossuarian demon, hive, those types of ships. Ho! Morning, Shoes. Hope you're doing well. We're proving something this morning with the ocean farm. I've been saying for a while now that shallow farming is, while not as good as, you know, obviously other farming, it's still valuable in and of itself. We're going to keep moving this way because I want to move out of these ships that I don't care to farm. So the goal here is we're just going to be sinking a bunch of little ships as quick as we can. We're moving him away from that fishing boat before we start. Helps if you got cannonballs on the side you're shooting from. That's crazy about Shelter. I actually noticed it as well. He must have changed it when he changed the spawners for Wildlands. I don't go in Shelter, you know? We quit attacking. I gotta figure that out. It does suck using a bomb on a small, though. I'm not gonna lie about that. Let's go get this. No, that's not what we want. This guy. Load. This one's a special powder keg shot. We'll probably go to that large pirate next. Actually, I want to keep moving north, so I move out of this set of spawn. I don't have anything north, do I? West coast of the bay. I mean, it makes sense, yeah. I need to repair my guns. There we go. I just put this ship together this morning, so I'm still learning what my cooldowns and stuff are. We're gonna go to this ghost ship, I think. Seconds before I can repair. Oh man, daylight savings time, am I right? said it when I started out, but this is a large, so we will ice into bone on it. I said it when we started out, but the bigger problem about doing this test on live stream is I'm very noticeable where I'm farming. I mean, I'm on a carrack and I'm in shallow water, so I could get away from all but the worst engagements. We're going to continue with the eastern trajectory. We'll go to this guy next, I suppose. Oh, we didn't pull crew. Oh, we wanted to go west, not east. Oh well, too late. Reload. 45, so we've been 15 minutes. It's 55k. Of course it's two aggressive ships. Why wouldn't it be? Class this. Failed the board. Regular old cannon shot. That was a good earth proc. Come on. There we go. A 200 millisecond lag. This is garbage. Do this guy next. I really need to be in like Ossuarian, Demon, Hive ships. This is hurting me on my so-called efficiency. Gotta start using mortar fire on the smalls. I think that's the play. This is a large, so we'll special powder keg it. Might as well do guns. We'll go to this drow next. Oof, ah, ooh, ah. Humanoids. It's so weird seeing those 1600s on these and then not rolling over dead. Funny enough, we're going to have to double bomb this. How to make them not valuable. Man, we got 5,500 dubs from singing that. It pays for the bombs. I don't even know what a bomb costs these days. Need to repair hull. Let's mortar fire this to see what it looks like. Boy, that animation's slow. 2200. Scourge. Cooldowns are definitely not my limiting factor here. And I am not running good cannon damage crew. Like, you could build this exact same boat for probably 1,000,000 gold. So I'm not using flak. And maybe a little more than that, but I wouldn't say it would be terribly expensive. I'm gonna take a second and get a repair on my hull here. Come on, sink. It did not sink. Tap, 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 tap. Yeah, I mean, we're on track to do 225,000 this hour. But we've also not been in. For shallow water, this is garbage spawn. There's no high value mobs. There, that's good. Gotta go around this. Oh, that guy's gonna be stuck in the middle. That's... yeah. I think I could actually be using abilities to sink these. Like, I'm always... I've got 2-3 abilities up constantly right now. Let's relocate. This is how you know Spyglass range is a square. This is going to be 162 again. Hit the old beat to quarters while we're just driving. I'm sailing away. I don't think there's actually a spawner out here. I've swept this spot quite often, and I suspect there is no spawner here. It's going to screw up our dubs per hour test, but I mean, that's how farming goes, though. If you want realistic, you have shitty stuff. Hit this tradesman. We'll hit this galleon. Oh, they're going to dock. You better run from my carrack, Mr. Galleon. Well, at least make them dock, huh? Oh, they didn't dock. They have not thought to redirect their crew to attack me, which is a mistake. Let's switch to sales here. Oh, it's a wild Supra. Well, Supra looted that one quick, didn't he? Let's throw this in here. Oh, you go back to accuracy. Supra stole our kill. Go on this Norse. Go on this tradesman. That's what I meant, right? Oh, nice, Anashi. Very good. Fishing codex, I'll show you in just a second. I use skewer and salvo and scourge. Buoy is also valuable. Oh, nice. And forever, we're running a test this morning, so this is not a typical farming run. We are purposefully farming small, medium, large ships just to prove that they have value for farm. Skewer is the best by a large, large margin. We'll hit this with glass. We had to swap into Frost on a freaking Norse. Oh, shit. We're waiting to swap back into Fortune here. $2,200. We got to bomb this. Definitely need to bring stuff that hits hull more. I think we bring powder soak next time. Actually use mortar fire. Large will icebreaker into bone shot. I swear, man. Failed the board. At least we'll get into Fortune. This is why I was saying Ossuarian ships. If we were hitting Osses constantly, this would be a lot more value. Wait, you can loot those in ship holds? What the actual shit? I had no idea. I didn't know that was possible loot. Huh, neat, I suppose. We'll mortar fire this guy. Huh, that might have been a mistake. Okay, we boarded that with a 10% chance. Yeah, I bet you're right, Runes. I've just never seen one, and maybe I've looted them and not paid attention. That's the first time I've seen one in a ship hatch. I've probably clicked through them as mob loot before. We need to repair. Oh. I should probably repair after this ship. That bar looks worse than it is, though. Like, we're at 86%. That looks... It's right. It looks worse than it is. Large merchant. We'll special powder keg. We're just gonna shoot accuracy, though. 2 shots of this and then a bomb shot. We could definitely switch special powder keg for powder soak, though, I think. Like, when you're farming shallows, there are so many different things you can do. From the standard meta builds. Scourge! Ossuarian, that's good news. That earth proc's big on these. These marines have decent armor. Conrad. Alright, we're going to take a second and repair here. Stretch. Goodness, mornings suck. This one does anyway. Tap, tap, tick, 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 tack. We're going to start a sail repair and then we'll rope it up. Yeah, dude, time change kills me. I get up early. It's like I work Central Time and I live Eastern Time, and so I'm up early. But just the change in mentality. I don't use an alarm clock. I rely on circadian rhythm to wake me up in the mornings, and so I wake up so much more through the night on the time change nights because I'm worried about not being up when I'm supposed to be. I'll drink this. Magic resist pots are basically free now. Huh. Not sure how we're supposed to shoot that. Can't even target an NPC. There we go. Oh, nice, a lizard man. Oh, what'd we do? Oh, we lagged. I wonder what the hell happened there. Big old laggy spacky. We attacked something off the ship. There's... Whatever changed with the PvP patch, it broke a lot of scripts inadvertently. Earlier I was talking about the loot off of the OS ships. This is why they're so valuable. 5,000 gold, and it'll be 5,000 dubs when I sink the ship. That is why the OS, Lizardman, Hive, Demon, Druid, all those red ships that are out there, they're so much better. So we'll pass right by all this junk on our way to this guy. Oh, he's in Horseshoe Bay. We'll go in there to get him, though. Is this guy at the entrance? Yeah, so we'll go on this guy first. Ooh. I think this is basically free. We might as well stop and hit it. It only slows us down for the time it takes us to kill the stuff. Whoops, wrong button. It's funny too because I get up around 6 a.m. to start my day. This is a medium. What kind of special powder keg this one? Oh wow, is this might be a large and we just didn't even notice it. It is a large. Not bad. We should have icebreaker bone shot it here. But I get up around 6 a.m. usually, and I've been waking up at 5 a.m. all last week because I knew this crap was coming. And that's just how my body does me. It does me dirty like that. And then today I'm dead. Here. Booey! Yeah, booey! $2,100 here. Let's get a repair because we're close to free repairs. So you might as well. Tap, tap, tap. What is our forward speed? 5. Feels slow, not gonna lie. I think we need Destroyer though. It would be nice to be able to stick something like Explorer on here. We'll Icebreaker this guy. Bone shot next. They're inspired. Look at those buffs. Go this guy. That's still in this play, isn't it? You don't really have to deal with healing crew much doing ships like this. That's nice. I mean, we auto heal crew, but you don't have to stop and heal them like if I hit a demon ship of the line. That is too far away. We gotta go loop. 3, 4. Okay. So we got 7,500 gold off of that. 5,500 sync. Decently valuable. One thing about doing this loop too is you get more gold ratio to dubs. We'll start with mortar fire on this one. Maybe? There we go. Guns. It's weird that it lets you use special powder keg when you can't shoot your cannons yet. Aye, I say. Aye. Launch my Outlook and stuff over here on the other screen. Get our Norse on our way out of here. Whoops. The hell is that? Where does that go? Oh, it's the moon gate. I didn't even know there was a moon gate there. This is a medium. I'm just gonna bone shot it. Should have shot it once with regular cannons, I think. Leave those on, dismiss the rest of them. Oh, we misplayed this. Oh. I was afraid this one was gonna ram us. Ooh. Give it the old pew pew pew. Oh, so many humanoids right now. Our boat took a beating off of something. I don't know what button I'm pushing that's bringing up my ship hotbar. Not good. I might as well repair here. Yar. We purposely put this bag out here so that it doesn't count towards our total dubs. That's from that ship the gray player that we sank earlier. We don't want to count them. Restock bombs. Down to 5 in there. Up to 200K with 12 minutes left on the hour. I mean, it's obviously we could be doing more out in the deep water, but this is the point that I was trying to prove is that this has a lot of value getting started. Shid has registered. Shid is my brother. He's registering all my antiquities. I doubt those are mine. 23% board. The fighting noises are hilarious. Oh, and Luthien, if you're listening, we could really use new sound effects when you hit humanoids. Shit like, my face! Why'd you hit me in the spleen? The hell is that noise? Count on another small, so... Oh, nice. Tide collars are high value. Not as high value as some of the others. That lizardman ship is worth going to for sure. We'll bone shot on this one. I meant glass. Glass cannon. That's the word. This guy and then this guy. Wouldn't it be great if they're like, fuck? This thing has 2,000 hull. Oh, this is a medium. Damn it. I gotta pay more attention. Uh-oh. That leaves us in a bit of a pickle. How to shoot this thing without sinking this thing. Ew. Lizard, and then east for the other lizard. What the hell? Sorry, work stuff. We're gonna take a second to reload here. Do. Bone shot. Can't reach. Bone shot. We reached that time. No spyglasses. I guess it's time to dock. That's close to an hour. 55 minutes. Let's see what our grand totals were. 215,000 dubs. What is this? Looks a different color. Maybe it's not. Decent amount of rares. Much gold. 20k, 80k, 140k gold. So 215. I don't know. 300 something raw currency. All right. Nearby. Gotta load that authenticator. While we click on dropping all the loot. I do. One of the only times that I actually envy the people who. What the hell? Why did I have so many pouches in there? Distribute to me. Pick up that other. What? Distribute to me. We'll go see what those crew were. Maybe they didn't suck. Shelter. Yeah, they did suck. Spoiler alert, they always suck. Drop all this crap. Do. Sorry, we're doing a worky thingy here. Okay. Whoops. That was approved. Done. Give the old thumbsy uppies. Drop these in here, this in here. That little seam looks like it should be something, an item. Apologies all. I got a text message now that I need to look at. Alright. Let's see. Where do we want to do? Let's go. Where in the world is Brozan launching? Here. Launch. The bada boom. I don't know why I'm even blocking them. I'll show you guys right where I am because we're farming shallows, but yeah. Yep. No sense in blocking that, huh? We're going here, guys. Clear this stuff out. This is a small shop boards. One of those guys shoots a gun. It's him. The Explorer Captain. Look at that. Need to eat. We're just gonna shoot this down real quick. Multiple corpses. This guy's actually going to be tricky to sink because of this houseboat. This would be a good houseboat to own. We'll give this the old blast cannon. Ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ah, ooh, ah. My kidney, my spleen. My spleen. I'm wasting multiple seconds here that I could be doing something else, but I hate using bombs on smalls. It hurts my soul. Need to reload. This is a medium, so we're gonna icebreaker it, maybe bone shot it if icebreaker doesn't board it. Yeah, we'll hit it with a bone shot. Oh god. As soon as we landed, they just opened up on us. That was painful. Now we gotta clear this in frost. Definitely one of the problems with doing the small, shallow water farming and not bringing defense. Oh, of course it doesn't sink. We might as well hit this guy on our way out. We're not going to go out of our way for these large merchant ships. See, if we had powder, that's what we were going to change. We are going to put powder soak on. I always forget to do what I'm supposed to do while docked. I guess we'll hit this guy. It's 40 tiles away. We'll mortar and then bone it, I guess. Bone. That's you guys think I'm playing efficiently. Actually, I'm just a child. Water shop looks cool. Bone shop. That's not good. There we go. Sorry, I am checking my work messages, make sure nothing's come up this morning. This is why I didn't want to mess with this ship. They're just gonna damage the crap out of my hull. Be worth considerably less than anything else. Start a repair script here. Clicky, 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 clack, clicky, clack, clicky, clack. I don't actually know how much damage my bombs do right now. I should wait and see if this sinks. It does not. 2240 minus 65. So we're doing... I forgot to reload. We are doing 2100 damage with bombs. Need to remember that. Go to this file. The yellow humanoid ships are just a pain in the ass. We could probably do a carrack, but this is about shallow water farming, so we're not going to. Got this guy next. I feel like I'm attacking slow. I do have spell siphon on. Vile ships actually aren't worth as much as the other monsters for whatever reason. Oh, I guess they are now. Not as much, but more than I thought. In normal gameplay, I would absolutely go after that lizard man, but this is about the shallow water farming. Need to get better about push and reload. This is a small, so glass cannon gets us on it. I think we'll make an exception that if carracks are in shallow water, it moved while I was shooting it. That was bad. I should have made sure I stopped. Drinks rum. You know, the small... We're gonna sink this with cannon fire. Maybe. Yeah, that sucked. We definitely should have bombed that. We're trying to be cheap and save a bomb, but it cost me 25, 30 seconds. It was not worth it. Bone shot to get on this. Nice. Other side of the island. Salvo's so good. What is that? Meat. Well, icebreaker this one. Might as well buff ourselves up. We will not be going to that small orc reaver. Bone shot this. Oh, I don't have bone shot. Should have glass cannon there. Oops. Yeah, glass cannon would have been better. Drop bombs like we got it going on. I have no desire to do this small fishing ship. It's just something to aim at as I look for others. There we go. Oh, nice. There we go. We'll go straight east first. And then we'll work south. Maybe? I don't know. Let's see what our next spyglass gives us. Yeah, this guy. Glass and then bone shot this. Oh, wah, wah. .44 seconds before we can repair. I need to reload before I get up to this. We'll hit this with an icebreaker and then probably a regular shot. We'll probably special powder keg it. Billboard. Don't sink. That's 80. 80. Oh. That was almost bad. These are high value loots. 2K raw currency on each one. We're resetting some stuff here. Fun shot here. Nice. Now we aggroed that. Hopefully it stops and doesn't come over here. It did not. Of course, we're gonna fill a board too. Oh, gosh. We're backing out of here. We're not gonna try to fight 3 ships at once. And we pulled that one. You know, sometimes you just gotta do it. Pick up, fucking embark! Embark, god damn it! There goes my crew. I don't know what sank that boat. Fuck. I'm waiting on that combat timer. We're gonna repair. That was a mess. We very, very nearly died there. I was queued up. Yeah, mistakes were made, alright. Oh. We'll be back in a couple seconds. All right. Do this real quick. I should have looked at what my loot was. I didn't think about it. Distribute to self. Go to shelter. What is this? We still got a ways before we have to worry about that. How is my crew? Inspect crew. We need to take some pirate booty out on the next run. In case you were wondering, the crew was absolute garbage as usual. Do that button. Drop off the mat. Identify. We do not need to keep hardening anymore. Restock. Restock. Grab some booty. Close that. I am going to block while I dock, just so you guys don't know my second and third launch spots. World is saving. Oh, I messed up that. Oh, you know what? We almost did it again. We're going to go back and we're going to fix our boat up. Unblock the screen. Take this. Upgrades. We're going to take off special powder keg. Hey, Big Show. Thank you for the sub. Appreciate the hell out of that, man. Special powder keg goes in the book. Let's think here. We're going to use powder soak. Elemental powder. And what else is underperforming for us? This works, this works, this works. We're good. We could change hardtack, I'm sure, but we're not going to. Arch, I missed you earlier. I apologize. Thank you for the follow, by the way. Big Show using those fancy Z-Bucks, the Amazon. If you have Amazon Prime, you can subscribe for free. Well, free. You get one a month. Let's go. Let's try this again. Now with more powder soak. Dock ship. Launch ship. For those of you tuning in, we are doing shallow water farming just to prove that it doesn't suck. It is not as valuable as deep water farming, but last hour we pulled in like 325, yeah, Bezos bucks. That is what I was trying to say, and then I got tongue-tied thinking about something else. So we are shallow water farming just to prove that there is value in it. Medium tradesmen can suck a fart. Spoiler alert, it sucks. I got, how much did I get on that first hour? I'll have to go back and look at it. It was 215,000 dubs and I believe 140,000. Look at this shit. I want a shallow water farm and I'm getting into all these good ships. So it was like 370k raw currency that I got to take home, plus the rares and shit. It's still valuable. Is it as good as deep water farming? Not even remotely. Is it worth doing? Yeah. You know, not everybody has a 31 link chain and all the good stuff, you know? or an alliance. That is not out here, son of a bitch. We're going west. I'm not messing with these kill you yellows. Large lizardman. That's our first target. Start out with icebreaker on a large. That's right, Runes. I'm sorry. Actually, you know what? I haven't checked my red line in a hot minute. We're 1.5 million away from next point. Alright. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. That was bad. Target. Y'all see that? Oh, I don't have crew up. That's why. Hey, you know, taking crew on your ship really, really helps with not exploding. Two, 9, 4. You could have said that before I went boom. Type / ready crew. 18 more seconds, guys. Oh, I'm targeting sales too. I have my head thoroughly in my ass right now. We will go. These guys are in the middle of this island, yeah. We should go to that druid ship at line. There's our crew. The small farming also is suffering from the fact that there's not a lot of small farm right now. Apparently, I'm not the only one who thinks that it has value. There we go. The shallows get screwed up way, way more. Monday's hitting. Dude, I'm telling you. The shallows get screwed up more than the other areas because the people going out to farm the deep water have to drive through here and they drag the stuff all over the place. This is a small bone shot. We didn't reload. So much better with crew. Monday is hitting hard this morning in particular. At least we're in farm now. Where the hell is that? I swear. Glass cannon this guy. I love this house. Snooze that. We're gonna hit this galleon. I said if it's in the shallow water, we're farming it, so it counts. Hey, look, I reloaded. No, I don't think that's high tide. High tide is in a different area. I actually have a rune inside the high tide house still. We will icebreaker this. And this is why it's worth farming big ships, because I'm still going to board this in 3 abilities, and I'm going to get 9,500 dubs for sinking it. No, I'm not sure whose island this is. Oh, maybe it is high tide now. Never mind, you're right. I thought I was in a different place. Shit. Sorry, runes. So a long time ago, I used to be in high tide. And we spent entirely too much time doing T8s to get that guild house. Go to this Lizzie. That's right, we're driving right past that one. This is a medium. We're gonna have to, well, we're gonna have to make it stop first. I like food. Go here next. Yeah, I could probably actually farm on this setup out in deep water. It would cost me a lot more bombs. I'd be okay with that. Glassing. Wow, this guy does not want to die. We're not going to send crew back just yet. Seven seconds on repair. Manfred there's poisoned, and if I pull him, then I have to deal with resetting the out of combat repairs. Which I will do now. I'm not going to hit that ship of the line. That does feel like cheating. Oh, that guy just spawned on us. Oh no, that was the one we were fighting. Ignore Brosa and the dumb. Thumb shot. Ooh. This was a tankier one. We failed with 10% chance. with 55% chance. This is a small. It has 2,300 sails. Look at all these big ships. People have lured them up into the shallow water. Just by nature of driving by them and pulling aggro. I didn't reset my food buff when we did this. Click, click, clack, 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 click. Nah, we're not driving that far out. That's also cheating. I have my scruples. Oh, that's a Paragon. I lied, we're doing it. It's gonna take us a year. This thing has 12,000 sails. We might actually have to pull off and repair. Mortar fire. Kill the crew before we get boarded. That should have been its last shot, yeah. Reloads. Fireball in 15 seconds. Oh, for crying out loud, we rocked. Oh, thank goodness. We got a 35% board. Once you're on, it feels good. Nothing different there. All that for a lesser. Oh, I lied. We got a greater out of it. Reload here. Need to repair badly. Click, click, clack, clack, click, click, clack, clack. It's going to take us 2 bombs and a couple shots. See, I think that's the kind of epic battle Luthien envisions whenever he thinks about the ship's content. What he doesn't take into account is if a player had rolled up on me during any of this, I would just die. I would roll over dead. And it's not like on land where you have the ability to start roping away and crap. Because I'd have to use all of my resources to fight this ship. dong, ding, ding, dong. But that kind of fight is a lot of fun. I don't know. There's got to be some middle ground between PvP, which Ocean PvP is the best PvP in Ultima Online. Hands down the best. And you don't want to screw it up. But there's got to be some middle ground between not screwing up Ocean PvP and having really fun ship battles like we just did with this. Because this, you know, the name of the game is minimizing risk with everything else we farm. You want to be close to full health all the time. You want to have abilities up where possible. Because if you don't, you just, I think this sinks, you just lose. I don't know. It's complicated. We got like 30,000, 35,000 dubs for sinking that. We'll hit this Norse first. Oh, we never swapped back into Fortune. That was a big mistake sinking that ship of the line in Frost. Stock here. Oh, me. Need to get up and do some stretches. I did not do my stretches this morning. These large explorers aren't even worth doing on a carrack. The bombs that they throw break your hull so bad. I don't think Protheus really understands how much damage that stupid grenade ability does. It makes already bad loot ships bad for everything else too. I gotta fix something in a script real quick. Alright, script. Sorry, we're fixing something. We need. Oh no, that should work. We'll do it twice. Do hope everybody's having a good morning. This has been peaceful. We had one fight this morning. Teams meeting. We're not joining that one. All yellow ships. That's garbage. Still all yellow ships. I should hit my beat to quarters here. There we go. Northwest, we're on the right track. Nice. Okay. We'll go east after this. If we don't find better ships over here. There we go. We're getting into all reds now. Small, we bone shot our way on. I don't think we'll go back west here, or back east. We'll just keep going along these. Those are the best. One shot board, one shot sink. Get this guy, and then we'll go to this guy. We will powder soak our way onto this one. Maybe. I might take a second shot here. Aim at guns. Oh, that was terrible. We missed all the shots on that. I think we just commit to using 2 abilities on mediums. Oh. Druid ships suck for loot, by the way. NPC loot. I forget whose guild house this is. Go to the demon next. This is a small... I don't know, I feel like we go east actually here. We knew there were more ships to the east. We'll make a decision in a minute. Yeah! Yeah, let's go east. Hey, Chili. Hope you're doing well. I'll hit the old beat to quarters, get over here faster. I know there was some stuff against the Ossuarian Desert. Hey, Zim, thank you for the follow. I appreciate the hell out of that. I hope everybody's having a good morning. I was saying a minute ago, I am dragging ass. Did I not sink that druid? I don't think I sank it. I'm not going back for 1800 dubs. We need to go to this demon in the near future. We will glass cannon this. It's gonna take another shot. Thank you. I almost all of it was from this last event. It looks good in game too. It has a very crawled out of the water evil look. So most of it that you killed house, that's awesome, man. Most of this outfit came from the last Halloween event, and it's ocean hued, but it very much has a sunken dead look to it. And then of course the lanterns and crap, but I completely changed my outfit with that. My last one was kind of regal looking. But you know, we're in the ocean, so I like the ocean theme more. Qualities. We will not stand under them. Stick a harpoon in his. We're using so many bombs for these smalls. I need to remember what a bomb costs. I know it's some amount of boards and sulfuric ash. I don't even think about the resources anymore. I've had them for so long. I'm making money sinking the smalls still. The dubs used to pay for the crap, so I'm sure it's still the case. I'm gonna hit this tradesman, I guess. I don't want to, but we will. Yellow ships suck. You know what? Yeah, we're just skipping it. We're going straight to the Druidic. The bombs, probably. I craft my own. I stocked my shelves and all that crap so long ago, and I just go to the smuggler when I run out. Wow, lag. Bad lag. Go to this raider next. I've said it a few times, but I refuse to do fishing and tradesmanship on this setup. 20 boards, 5. Yeah, so it's forgettable amount of money for a bomb. Most yellow ships are completely ignorable because of the little. They throw grenades and they break your hull really bad. It is a terrible thing. Let's see. Oh, that was a small. I thought it was a medium. Whoops. That was overkill. there we go. We're starting to get into some that don't suck. We'll hit this raider and then we'll go to this hoss. I see the count has ticked up a little. Whoa, 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 whoa. Ow. We'll get some frost XP apparently. We took all the aggro on landing. For those of you who have tuned in recent memory, we are doing shallow water farming just to prove it's not complete and utter dog shit. Because I'd like to be able to post this VOD, and when people talk about, you know, I get sunk all the time, or I'm having trouble getting started. Shallow water is the most valuable it's ever been. And you don't have people like me farming it, usually. Fritz, I hope I answered your question. I gotta restock bombs here. Oh, shit. Crew stop, crew stop, crew stop, crew stop. Crew stop. Anyway. I don't know what boards cost these days. Are they like 20 a board now? Since nobody farms? Should drop bombs. I just dropped all the bombs back in there. No, I didn't. Alright. We're going to this ossuarian. It's further away than that Norse, but there's liable to be better ships over here. I wanted to do a proof of concept, Fritz. I've been meaning to, so I set up a boat designed to quickly come through and do shallow water. You know, where you're one or two every ship, one or two ability. Come on, stop moving. That's stupid. Build the board. Dude, that's awesome, Shindok. I love ocean content. Make sure you do it a little bit on test if you're not familiar with it. Get used to it first. This is the stuff you farmed, Fritz. Yeah, man, there's nothing wrong with it. That's the mob changes in this last few patches have made them hyper valuable. I've pointed this out on like all the ships I've done early in the stream, but from this one, I got 3,500 dubs plus the sync. It'll be 5,000, 5,000 gold, 10,000 raw currency, and it took me 2 cannon shots, 3 cannon shots. I mean, 10,000 for 30 seconds of my time. It ain't bad. It's not as good as deep water. I don't want to confuse that, but it's good. People have drug a bunch of the big spawn over here. This is a medium. We'll icebreaker it. Bullying little boats. That's right, Scoops. It was brought to my attention that they talked shit. What do we got in here? Glass. Get way the hell away. Am I back in? Okay, back in the kitchen. Kind of want to go hit these guys. I'm not gonna lie, but I won't. We'll go to this guy next. This sinks to a bomb. Need to reload. Got loot. Can't repair yet. Thanks, Scoops. Appreciate the hell out of that. I am having fun today. It's been a bit of a chill stream. We try to bone shot whenever we can on smalls because it breaks their armor too. We're gonna continue running northwest. Where's that large north? Okay. I used to farm over here all the time when I first started out. I owned a house over in this swamp. Let's go next. Did some runs on test, staying around Shelter Islands. It's fun. Dude, it is. It's a lot of fun. And it's a whole, I don't know, you get to push more buttons and do stuff. Runes, that's funny as hell. I'm not gonna lie. Get pull, get push, get fetch origin, get commit. Do you wish to enter a change message, or I forget the text on that? Spoiler alert, nobody does. We don't put comments. We're going on this large next. Get good. Copilot, how do I get good? I forgot to suck on a magic resist pot here. Icebreaker in the bone shot on this next one. We're in really good farm right now. Oh, you bitch. Did you see him ram me? Crew's not attacking. You hate AI and you work in the AI sector. I'm sorry, man. I like AI for image generation. It's a lot of fun. I will say AI transcription. Oh, we almost ate it there. We went in the frost before we drank our health potion there. That was bad. That just wasted our frost shield. Salvage is kind of garbage. I've pulled 4 salvage in, how long has this stream been active? 2 hours and 20 minutes. But I mean, it's RNG. Anybody out hunting for salvage these days is a freaking masochist anyway. None of it's good. It's all vets. Always. Looks like we're going west. Restock bombs. I'm down to 2. Like, I've had 1 good salvage in the last 2 months. Hey! Hello! Go see if that's Fritz. Which GG? We gotta be careful here. Our crew's kind of beat up. Trying to purposely stay a little behind him. I need to cut him off here. Oh, nice. Ah, he's gonna get my end. Yeah. Oh well, we can at least make him pay for it. Hey, fish dog. Hope you're doing well. We could have maybe blocked him. We started out in bad shape. So we really didn't want to be overly aggressive in that. Oh, man. I'm going to heal my crew for a minute here before we go back into combat. I should probably relocate after kicking the GG nest. I actually didn't know anybody could dock there. I thought that island was mostly barren. Yeah. No, you said you farmed over here. That's why I thought maybe you didn't. Yeah, whatever. Where is Manfred? Yeah, I think we'll hit dock after this. Fish dog's trying to find me. Joke's on him. I'm invisible on this carrack. I like Fish Dog. I'm glad he's active. It's been good. Same reason I'm glad Mega's back doing stuff. The ocean's boring if you're not fighting. I hate ghost ships. Man, I don't ever farm over here. Yeah, man, I know some people looking from the outside in would say, you know, those guys must hate each other. They sit there and they get aggressive, very aggressive in ships PvP and stuff, but that's just part of the game. If you're not having fun like that. Mega added new guilds recently, and when they did, that improved their activity quite a bit. It's almost 9:30 Central though. We got to get docked. Do, 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 do. Yeah, dude, it was insane. We had some fights. I wasn't on for them, sadly, but my goodness, there was one that lasted like 2 hours, like literally 2 hours. It's the big fights are so fun, so fun. We had a contest. We had a big fight up around the FS Guild House that I was on for, and it contested spawned at the same time. Mega got the kill on the boss, and we lost that one, and it was still one of the best fights I've had in so long. Talk about expensive though. You start seeing all those galleons sink when the PvP galleys come out. Oh my goodness. We're gonna dock this up real quick. Boats. No salvage. We've been sitting on this Greater Paragon for a while. Green, what guild are you in, if you don't mind me asking? Should probably check this real quick. Hundreds. Market shape. Right. Oh, you're right. Yeah, man. The fun thing right now about the GG sweeps is they add that danger. And I've told this story before, and I apologize, I'm gonna tell it again. But one of my favorite things about Ultima Online is that you can die anywhere. You know, like or I guess anywhere is not the right word. Anytime you're out in the middle of your gameplay loop, you can have somebody sneak up on you, a red, a thief, ship's PvP, and those people can absolutely make the gameplay loop difficult, hard, even unbeatable. In other MMOs, it's a puzzle to solve. You know, I played WoW for like 15 years. In WoW, you know the most efficient way to do something, and if you're efficiently doing it, you will never lose. In Ultima Online, that fear of that death, that is something that you can't replicate. I've filled up this this box. Yeah, man, it's and what I was talking specifically about the GG situation. So those of you who haven't been paying attention to ships PvP or what's going on in the last month or so, GG they don't have the numbers to compete against Feds and Mega in head-on-head battles. You know, if GG comes out running everybody that's efficiently boating right now, they're fielding like 8 to 10 people maybe. Whereas Feds is fielding 20, 25, and Mega, I don't even know now. And you numbers win. You know, that's just the nature of it. But what GG's doing is they go out there, they go in a group of 4 to 6 people, they sweep, and they knock those farmers off, and they make it more difficult for those farmers to get out there and free farm. And by doing that, they add that sense of danger to the game that you need for it to, for me that I need for it to be fun. I don't want to just go out and PVM. I don't want to just hit the next NPC, NPC, NPC. At some point, you solve it, and you know it's not fun anymore. I might as well just turn on a script and ignore it. And then you get these guys, yeah, the element of risk. And you get out there, and these guys like GG, they sneak right up on you, you know, and they tear you apart, and then they dock. And the big guild fights that are very fun, you know, for PvP, You don't get that out of it, but you get this sense of danger. Fish dog, good talking to you, man. Let's not see each other out there because you'll sink me. You want to farm without disruption, Fritz? I respect it. I know not everybody's that way. And I have my moments where I'm like, I don't even want to launch this morning. I'm pissed off. This has sucked. I don't want to deal with it. And that's part of it too. Um, in dungeons, your loadout's a lot less. Sinking a galley costs you 80k dubs plus all the loot on it, plus your loadout. Realistically, it sets you back 15 minutes. Dying in a dungeon sets you back whatever weapon you're running. I get that. I need to look at something. Let's see here. All right, we're in good shape on that. We should probably attend this work meeting. All right, everybody. I think we are going to go ahead and call the stream this morning. I hate that I have to cut it when we're having fun, but we got a meeting in 1 minute that's important. Appreciate the hell out of everybody. We're going to throw you guys an ad and then we'll raid somebody when it's over.